The first drama emperor is here to welcome you to his grand court and his great palatial palace. Welcome one and all. I am Devious Dave Rose, and I welcome each and every single one of you. As always, because I am such a great emperor and fear no man or transsexual, recent transsexual male or female with fake vagina, I show gratitude and recognition for all those who have chosen to spend their time with us here tonight. So, let us start off by acknowledging Derailed News and Podcast, a.k.a. Drew. Irish Dave. Somebody who clearly is my ally, but not aligned with the crown, and not a cuck like fucking Shid, who is a Scottish sheep fucker. We have Leroy. Apparently you're new. It's the Costanza. J. Diz. Z the Reaper. Brandon Harbin. Jacob R.P. It's Bullsy. The man with two first names. Thank you for showing up. I haven't seen you in a while. Inspector Todd. And Chili Cheese J. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And oh my God. These thumbs down just make me want to just not go on. I just don't know how I can live. Oh, wait. I'm not a faggot like you guys. So, okay. Yeah. Let's continue. I do appreciate you guys. Yes. In fact, I did stream earlier today. But I'm back again because I just could not wait to address this highly anticipated video that Lockjaw released recently. And of course, it was so comical that I was forced, due to its comedic impedance, to cover it today for you, the people. Oh, it was beautiful because it was so inaccurate, so wrong, and just so pathetically put together. Because, remember people, if you were paying attention, the video was supposed to be a live stream. But then, a premiere, a pre-recorded video. You can't do what Dave Rose does. You can't go on air and speak. You have to cover your voice. You're that much of a pussy. Well, you're already setting a great standard here, showing that you are a faggot. You can't talk to anybody live. Obviously, you're not going to really reveal your identity because you're a fucking pussy. You are just incapable of doing the most basic of things. I look forward to pointing out each and every single mistake and failure you made. You still haven't identified me, and I do find it comical that I don't know where the fuck you're getting this information from, but it's so wrong that it's just like, wow. Like, if you paid for that shit, demand your money back. Demand your money back. But, yeah, we got to review this stuff because it is absolutely fucking hilarious. And remember, people, Lockjaw, a pussy who could never produce anything, although he did produce more than Simo ever did, had to fucking wait for Seaman to remind him, hey, by the way, you said you were going to do something. We still haven't seen that. So, desperate for time, what does he do? Puts together a video. Can't do a live stream. No, too much of a pussy. But what does he do? Puts a stream together of information that I guess he wasted money on or just collected from people he thought knew what they were doing. Just sad stuff. But we're going to review this because it's fucking hilarious in my opinion. So before we continue, let me just quickly go to in the chat here. Anybody else? Oh, there's Danimal in the chat. Oh, Foulmouth Ken and Chad. Yeah, Chad says, I'm scared as shit. DDR, please save us from Lockjaw. Laugh my ass off. Oh, there's a Wandy. Wandy is in the chat as well. All right, so yeah, let's listen to this. We're gonna review it. We're gonna pull the usual Dave Rose here and just break it down. And great job taking my intro. Like, why don't you just go straight to it? Why did you just waste so much time? I mean, you basically what this is what I call burning time. You got nothing to fill it with, so you got to fill it with something. So I have to forward. Okay, it's my intro again. I love the fucking jazz. There's my fucking countdown. BBC. And almost there. There we go. Oh, that's my other intro as well. Oh, now you're mixing it up. Oh, so edgy. So cool too. Come on.
I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder.
Oh my God, you're showing me a picture of the Fiend from WWE. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Oh my God, these images.
One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see."
Yeah, okay.
Who's like the most annoying in the community or the most malicious in the community gets the wrath of Lockjaw?
Yeah, nobody believes that. But, then again, you're taking that from that guy? You're taking that opinion from that guy? Okay, sure thing, bud. Oh my God, it's a photo of me with long hair before I fucking shaved it. Oh, and it's got Scott's neighborhood in the background. Oh my God. Oh my God. What am I gonna do? Oh my God. Say my name. And this image here is Shid says, in 3 days' time when DDR is outright demolished by Lockjaw, it's going to be interesting to see where allegiances lie. Interesting comment.
You're guilty, Bullfrog. You are guilty of these crimes, and you will be held accountable for them.
This time around, I'm certainly not showing any sympathy or compassion.
Tomorrow, I call your brother, and I'm going to record it. Well, you know what? I guess, with this defense of Bullfrog in that sense, and I only mentioned it because it was brought up. I didn't watch this entire thing, but, well, sexual harassment is never right. And technically what I see right now is that Lockjaw is essentially endorsing sexual harassment. Interesting. Shout out to Real Talk Metaphor, the Metaphor Messiah in the chat. He's not here because he believes you're fucking hype about Dave hates the blacks and he wants the blacks to die. So, but hey, if you want to direct any sort of ethnic slurs towards him about how he isn't black, like Biden would say, or anything else, that's on you. But you can go ahead and do that yourself. But, he's here in my chat, and as is many other people of the Community Black Caucus. So go ahead and criticize them there, Lockjaw, or anybody else associated, like you should, with, these individuals. Go ahead and criticize them and ask them why they're fucking here. Okay? Okay.
Call your brother. No! Call your brother! No!
This person clearly is mentally deficient because they're showing a cartoon that I'm not even aware of, and, well, then again, I'm not a fucking immature idiot, but, yeah, like, dude, get with the times.
I hate him! Fine. Mordecai, you call him. You better not!
Dude, he could save the park.
Dude, he could ruin my life.
How would you like it if we called your brother Dave Rose?
I don't really give a fuck because my brother probably wouldn't give you the time of day.
How would Zeke feel about this?
You wouldn't care, really. You don't get any lies from Dave Rose. You ask your question, I'll give you... way too busy running his own life. It's like, oh yeah, Dave's an asshole. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've heard that before. Thanks. What do you hope to accomplish here? What do you hope to fucking accomplish? It's like, yeah, I know my older brother. He's fucking crazy. And, did I say crazy? I mean, he's eccentric. Come on. Like, what would you think if somebody called your brother? I don't think a goddamn thing about it because he's his own person. And I do my own fucking thing regardless of what he says. Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? Well, actually, you are obviously fucking stupid, but I do have to ask that. I do, it is right for me because I do always, at least, initially believe the best in people, but, you've proven yourself to be absolutely worthless, Sir Lockjaw, and obviously a coward because you won't even come onto a fucking call. Why our fucking offer to, interview you, you won't even do that. That's how much of a coward you are. But hey, you know what? I live my life. No one stops me. And you certainly, I'm going to talk to your dad. I'm going to talk to your mom. I'm going to talk to your brother. I'm going to talk to your sister. I'm going to talk to your uncle. I'm going to talk to your aunt. I'm going to talk to your nephew and niece. And what the fuck are they going to do about what I'm doing here? Like, have you thought through this sort of thing? Obviously not, but let's continue. Be the bluntest fucking answer, but here's what happened. Excuse me. Hey. I had phlegm. What's the big deal? Too much phlegm. Now, here's what happened. What okay, we saw. Oh, you like the phlegm, huh? Bullfrog has now been forced to deal with his own actions, and not even by my own accord. This went ahead without even my knowledge. At that point, I was still working in technology, IT. And offered to help him out with his website because he said something like that on his website. And look, I reckon. Why can't you prove my record in technology? I was well known. You little. I mean, you do know that Dave Rose is known for using fake names to, like Facebook or YouTube or Messenger, Instagram, all that stuff. Like, you do know that Dave Rose is well aware of technology, right? So can you really think this through, or are you just that stupid? Recognize the fact that I'm fucking long-winded and talk over, and sometimes you are long-winded, Dave. Shut the fuck up. Talk too much. But somebody tells me to shut the fuck up, I shut the fuck up. But you said that, Dave.
Feel strongly about something, I will talk over you.
Remember, Ken was called a white knight earlier today, yet this is what obviously Lockjaw is trying to do. It's like, so Dave Rose is having obviously a nice interaction with Shannon, and let's make Dave Rose look bad because he's chauvinistic and stuff. Come on, dude, this is so transparent.
Just like you do to.
We're still gonna listen through it, dude. But it's so transparent what you're trying to do. And obviously you're the type of cuck that, not only will let your spouse, get fucked on a fucking gangbang, but, will be there taking photos and, thinking that, you're all good, Probably eating out that cum from that pussy. But come on, dude, you're such a cuck.
Everybody else. Just because you don't shut the fuck up.
You sure? I don't.
You don't shut the fuck up.
That is true. Emotional. But that's a thing. That is probably another reason, Lockjaw being an emotional female, reacts to the idea that, somebody that doesn't allow them to continue to speak because they're being a belligerent fucking emotional bitch, is somehow a bad person. No, I understand that you are basically in need of a nice little slap up, and I'm not going to tolerate your bullshit. So this is quite projecting there on the side of on the side of Lockjaw.
I'm gonna like bow down to Dave Rose because
You're wrong again.
I'm gonna bow down to Dave Rose because he's talking. No, I'm gonna fucking talk louder. That's what a New Yorker does, who might be Irish and who might have a fucking twat and tits.
Again,
Like, all right, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm just gonna keep talking like Dave Rose. I'm gonna just keep on talking over Dave Rose because you're exactly an asshole. You're exactly an asshole, and I'm just going to prove you wrong, that you're just going to continue to talk like you're factual.
And the funny thing is that we had fun, and we continue to associate with each other. We don't have a Leah Cronin who says, I'm not going to be on the show because Dave Rose. So we've got Shannon, who's more than willing to be on there. She's throwing her jabs, and she's quite good at what she does. So what do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? We have Lockjaw basically proving that he has a 2-inch dick and that he's white knighting for Shannon. It's as clear as day. Shannon can hold her own. Ken said this. Shannon can hold her own. She doesn't need anybody fucking... And Ken said this. If he tries to even try to interfere, regardless even defending her, he's going to get shit. So he's like, nope. Let her do her thing. She can hold her own. And she can. So what does that say about you, Lockjaw? Coming to her defense by displaying this? Why don't you just give the link to the fucking video where this happened? Ken gets the views, and people can see it for what happened. What a pussy.
Self, because you just can't shut the fuck up and you always have to be right. I actually think you might have OCD. Fuck being Dave Rose. I think you're OCD.
I certainly don't have obsessive compulsive disorder, but regardless, you know, we got White Knight Lockjaw here coming to her defense.
Obviously,
OC Dave, I have to be right all the fucking time.
You know, you
That's
can try
what we
to
will
filibuster
do.
more than Dave
Right?
Rose, but we all know
Okay.
that I literally can bore people to death. And I can keep talking.
You could bore people
literally
to
for hours.
death is definitely a fucking fact. Let's go with that.
You want to continue to act.
Hey, where's Dave? Is Dave in here? Dave.
Oh, buddy, how are you?
Speak to one of my family members like the way you talk to Shannon.
Fecal matter. Oh, no.
Oh, another White Knight.
Oh, he's got
no.
fecal matter.
AIDS-ridden neck.
Oh, no. Chris is coming in
Oh, my
fucking
God. What
hot.
are you saying, dude?
Coming in.
Also, just a reminder, this is all taken from other shows. Lockjaw, you can't maybe talk for maybe 10 minutes. You know, you don't have to go stupid Dave Rose and go 8 hours. Why not 10 minutes? Simple 10 minutes. Break it down. Break it down. Just fucking say, okay, well, Dave Rose is a piece of shit for A, B, C, D. You know, just go through it. You know, no need for a fucking voice change. Why don't you just be straight up? Seriously, why don't you just be straight up? Just be honest. Lay it out. You know, again, if you really do walk the higher ground than I do, then you should easily be able to do this. So why not just lay it all out? Show, you know, this sort of thing and be willing to even confront me. I mean, I would think that somebody who has this supposed courage would have the same courage to speak to me straight up on a Skype call. And when even people like YR are rejected by you for doing an interview, I think that speaks a lot about you, specifically about your cowardice. So hiding behind a computer, trying to act all big, and still not being able to do shit doesn't really do much for your benefit. But hey, if you're willing to, I don't know, show a different side of yourself, talk to somebody on a show, hey, opinions can change. But let's continue.
Fucking hot.
Little fucking bitch.
Oh, my God.
Also, remember is that these people like Lockjaw, Essie, Greasy, Shid, Tab, they're so weak, they're such pussies that they can't do shit. But they love when somebody shits on Dave Rose because they can't do shit. So they're looking for somebody to do it for them because that's the only way they can feel pleasure. It's pathetic, But people, you see it. You see it all. I'm not hiding it. Nobody's obscuring it. It's right there. And it's just so sad. It really is so sad. But the great thing is it's evident.
Oh my
How about
Christ.
pistols at dawn, faggot? Okay, Piggy.
Yeah, by the way, anybody who suggests pistols at dawn is truly a cultured, intelligent individual who belongs amongst the upper echelon of society. Okay? Okay.
Learn how to fucking speak, you fucking...
Let's not even go there, Chris.
You're the one who's fucking... You fucking disgusting, greasy
Yeah, okay. All right there, Dwaygo. Fuck up.
Dwaygo. Can't even say Dago properly. Fucking mook.
Well, why don't you call me a spick and be more accurate?
We could
I don't
call,
know what smack is, all right?
we could call him Mac
Oh my
Pedro.
God.
Spick, asshole, spick.
Mac Pedro.
I love you guys. Can I tell you? I love you guys.
Italian.
I fucking
You
love
call
you
yourself a
guys.
fucking Dago, and yet you
All
can't
right, go
speak
live
fucking
stream
You
about it.
Dago.
The fuck
Go
out.
live
See that
stream
now?
for it.
Okay.
Go live stream about it
Okay.
for 13 hours.
Break it
All right?
down. Get the fuck out of here.
Chris.
Again, Lockjaw, why not speak about the topic rather than just play clips? Oh, are you just admitting you're untalented? I kind of think so.
I couldn't hear.
3 days.
Jesus Christ.
No way, dude. If I get a hold of you, it's over.
What are the origins? Can I ask?
Again, more bullshit. It's just like, dude, why don't, you have criticism about me, Lockjaw? Why don't you just fucking make it a point? Why are you fucking wasting everyone's time? Everyone was looking forward to this, like, oh my God, September 27th, 2021. Oh, all this stuff. This is what you're giving us? Dude, even for your supposed opponent here, this is sad. This is fucking pathetic. Like, you couldn't have done a better job. Because, again, you said you were going live. Then you switch it over to Premiere. And this is what you're giving us? Dude, this is just fucking sad at this point. Like, you even wanting to be around is just fucking sad. Really.
A serious question.
Watch.
No, you
Shannon.
won't.
And that's the thing, though. If you wanted to... The proper thing is, if you want to hear this, go to Ken's channel. Because that's where he deserves the views. And that's where it happened. But you're just replaying this? Really? You're that
What is
lazy?
the origin of the
You're that
leather
stupid?
shoes?
J-Bro,
Are the
no,
Italian leather?
shoes.
The
No.
real, true,
They're
authentic,
imported from Scumbag Italy.
imported from Italy Italian shoes?
He's got imported scumbag from
Or are
Scumbag
they?
Italy.
Yeah, you got Italian and imported leather shoes. You talking shit about Italians?
I
Right.
can still speak more.
Okay, so this is a lie. Okay, so he's basically put on the screen, I can still speak more Italian than you can, you fucking wop. And then what he is writing here is N, 3 stars, ER. Well, if you... Actually, he didn't even spell wop. He put a percentage sign. Well, if you listened to what I said, and I'll rewind it, I said wop Dago. Now, I'm building, again, if you are knowledgeable in pulp culture, you'll understand that during Celebrity Jeopardy, you had that particular skit where Norm Macdonald was playing Burt Reynolds, and he was warned by Alex Trebek, who was played by Farrell, can't remember his first name, but he said, please stop with the ethnic slurs. And it was, what's his name? You know, the Burt Reynolds character, who said wop Dago. So it looks like, yet again, there's an attempt to try to lie about this. Learn your ethnic slurs, okay? More Italian than you can.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Ken.
Look at him fucking. It's funny.
what it is.
Exactly.
What power do I have over what happened?
And the thing is,
from the country that I was born in.
What the fuck power does he have, bro?
You were born in Argentina?
Yeah.
What do you think he's been saying this
And
whole
then you
time,
moved to
Chris?
Canada? Like, what the fuck? Where's
Then
that?
he became a Canadian.
Swear to God, G.O.D.
Okay, so just a reminder, there was something called the Dirty War in the 70s.
Swear
And
to God,
this is where anyone that was considered a socialist in Argentina was either taken to a death camp or thrown out of an airplane over the Atlantic.
Swear to
My
God,
uncle
G.O.D.
was one of those individuals. And because of that, my parents decided to flee to Canada in 1980.
all right. So Ricardo Rosenblum? Nope. Don't have anybody who's fucking in my family by that name. Rodolfo? Nope. Nobody in my family with that name. I would love to know where they're getting this information from, as well as how much they might be paying, because this is fucking ridiculous. Please, people, please.
They took me and my brother, and this is where I am. And I am
raped you.
What's that?
They raped you.
Okay, sure, whatever.
And here's what's interesting is that they insert, Lockjaw inserts this screen, which is, again, I still don't understand how you get these names that don't exist. But regardless, is now you're sticking on this same call, or the same sort of segment here, where it's like, Ken is like, oh, you were raped. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm fucking drunk. I don't want to fucking go on with it. Okay, I was raped. Whatever. But he's continuing to preview it as if it's somehow new or real or I don't even know. But it's like, dude, look at me, man. I'm fucking drunk. I'm tired. Okay. I don't know how Ken does it, but I certainly can't fucking do this shit no more. And, yeah, I just want to fucking move on.
No, you don't like the rape thing?
What, dude? What do you?
No, I'm not Joe Cronin. I don't fucking go on these types of jokes.
See, again, I'm just at the point where it's like I'm so drunk. I'm stoned. I'm just like, just whatever. Just move on, guys, please.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean,
just look at the video.
You just told me that I got raped as a child, so.
I don't think so.
He did.
So, I mean, how do you not go with the rape thing?
He is right about that.
Sure. I got raped. Let's do that.
Oh, what's the matter? You don't like it when someone says you got
Oh, so you can't accept me for just saying, okay, fine, let's go on? Come on.
raped?
No, I
Are you one of those guys?
No.
Say the joke.
No, what I'm saying is that you could have.
I certainly don't overreact about people telling me about suicide jokes.
Picked your better timing. It could have been funny.
I wasn't even listening to you, to be honest with you. Why was this?
Well, then why talk?
Then
Oh, and he's now Lockjaw. Oh, so witty. He's putting up on the image here. That's the thing, though. And that's the thing, though. Yes, exactly. That's the thing, though. Americans say that. Canadians say that. And that's the thing, though. Okay? So that's just how it works. Oh, are you bothered that that's a common saying? Who cares?
That's the thing, though. You're trying to make this point, but you're not even being funny. You could have at least chosen your time and fucking inserted that and made people laugh, but you didn't.
What were you saying? Something emotional?
Weird face alert? That's what he's putting up on.
Because I wasn't really listening.
My uncle got thrown out of a fucking airplane over the Atlantic Ocean. As the Argentinian military junta tried to remove communist dissidents and socialist dissidents. But hey, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, and keep playing a clip that you don't even produce yourself there. I mean, come on, Lockjaw. And at least Ken is smart enough to fucking, play Don't Cry for Me, Argentina.
I love you, Ken.
he's got his finger on the pulse. After all, the first people's champion. But yes, you're breaking my heart, Lockjaw. You're so breaking my heart by doing this. Oh my God. How will I ever go on?
I never expected it all.
I know you love this chant.
Well, women do usually gravitate towards musicals, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not the biggest fan of them, but there's a few that I do enjoy. I'm not the biggest fan about Evita, though.
Shut the fuck up and don't instruct me. I don't need to be instructed. I don't.
You know, your formatting could have been a lot better. You could have started off with Shannon sounding nice to me and then moved on to her, hate me in all these clips as you're trying to portray Lockjaw. So just poor form, dude. Just fucking poor form. Like, I would have expected more from you. Well, actually, I hoped. I didn't expect, because expectations leads to disappointment. But I was hoping for a little more.
I need to go to school tonight. I'm on a show. I'm talking. You don't have to give me a class, okay?
Okay.
You're not a teacher.
Well, I am.
No, you're not. Do you? You
I've
are?
already shown that.
What do you instruct? Kids how to fucking go, woo! Is that what you do?
Archery, wilderness survival, shelter.
Do you have
building,
a degree in that? Do you have a degree? Do you have credentials? I want to see them. Let's see them right now, Dave Rose. Show me your credentials, Dave Rose. Show me your credentials.
And the topic, the text that shows up now on the video. Show us the retard papers, Dave. Oh. Rather than actually say that, Lockjaw, just put the text up, because you're so valid in doing so.
I want to see them.
And maybe you want to come on air, address these sorts of things if you've got the guts. But we know you don't. You're a coward.
You have to prove to me now that you have credentials in all of those things.
Not right now. How about this? How about tomorrow for Insomniac? I will provide that evidence for you, because I got to take a photo and I got to remove my full name, because I don't got to be doxed, man.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog.
Well, you still haven't doxed me there, bro. Again, how about this? Let me posit it this way. With my proper legal name, you will be able to go to Service Canada, Service Ontario, and access my resources as a Canadian citizen. Now, every name that you keep popping up ain't gonna fucking get you into that. And that's what's so fucking funny, is that you are so sloppy and such a failure. It's like, dude, where are you getting... honestly, I really do want to know. Where the fuck are you getting your information in? Because if you're paying for this shit, you need a refund. You need a refund because you're not getting the proper info.
No, your genetics indicate that you are.
But that doesn't bother me.
Inferior status.
Oh
no,
it
should.
Everyone's inferior.
Again, another clip being played, but hey, Lockjaw can't talk on his own, can he?
Inferior to Dave Rose. Let's just face it.
Well, he has a pecking order.
It doesn't bother me. Man, Dave, if you were a kid in my high school, I would smack you around so much.
Is that okay?
Yeah, but you're acting very emotional.
I'm
and,
not.
You're trying to dispute the fact that
that's
women
your
are...
opinion.
It's Lockjaw again, white knighting for women who can easily take care of themselves.
Heated. I'm not emotional.
Must be eating that soy Beyond Meat burger there. Hey, Lockjaw.
I'm heated because you're very irritating.
Many have come to try to impose their will upon him, and every single one who has done so has fallen. And yes, we know that all the trolls are seething right now because they can't type in the chat, and that there'll never be a real woman. But the fact is that I am in control, and obviously I'm the one who dictates here.
Hello. I'm glad you could all join.
Oh, finally, you finally decide to use a computer-generated voice to address this. Wow. Talk about courage.
Join me this evening. I have been waiting for this day for quite some time.
Well, I guess you're going to be disappointed, just like when you look down and unfurl the rolls of fat covering up your dick. But yeah, you are obviously in store for massive disappointment. But let's hear your excuse.
This video was not made for Dave Rose. This video was made for you, the people.
No, it was made because you're a pussy, and you just can't stand the fact that I'm untouchable.
The people who see how ridiculous and psychotic Dave Rose
I'm psychotic, people. You hear that? Psychotic.
Chooses to behave. The people who don't approve of Dave constantly bullying Bullfrog and using some sad sexual harassment crap as an excuse to...
Well, he is guilty of that, and that issue is settled. But hey, let's not wait for Dave to, resolve that issue with Bullfrog. Let's just say, oh, he's just a bully, blah, 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 ignoring what Bullfrog did.
To justify his ridiculous actions. I don't need to post a bunch of clips of what Dave does or says because we've all...
No, you do. You do. If you want to actually reference and actually compose a logical argument. But hey, you're Lockjaw. You don't have to do that shit, right?
All heard it. He has made threats toward multiple individuals.
That is factually false.
And he is obvious.
I'm glad, though, that you're being a Joe Cronin here and not even referencing any of them, because it's very convenient for you.
A fan of doxing.
I'm a fan of doxing, and yet I've never committed doxing. Look at that. Wow, what a fan I am. What a fan I am of doxing, because I've never doxed anyone. Well, I'd love if you could call in, Lockjaw, and explain your lack of logic, but everyone's laughing at you here. Everyone's laughing at you and everyone that supports you saying that fucking shit. But let's continue.
Whatever happened to DocsBox 1 and 2, Dave?
DocsBox 1 and 2 were retired. The hardware had gotten old enough where it wasn't necessary, considering the number of computers I had available, to continue to use them. So they were decommissioned, and now I have others. But what's the big deal here? I keep upgrading my team, if you want to call it that.
Dave, did you think we forgot? Your days have been numbered for a while, and I believe...
And I've been waiting for a long time for apparently this, where nothing still happens. Where's the swatting of me? I mean, I would expect nothing less.
That this might be checkmate for you.
Checkmate? What? Why would you say that? Could you cite some reasons? Oh my God, Dave Rose, you're gonna get fired. I'm not employed. Oh, Dave Rose, we're gonna send the police to your house, but where are they? Like, come on. Like, what else? I mean, do I have to be the one to fucking start to suggest things of what you need to do to prove this? Because this is fucking sad here. I honestly thought this video, I was actually kind of looking forward to this. Like, what's going to go down? Dude, this is fucking pathetic.
Sure, you can continue to do your streams.
Well, then what was the point here? Like, oh, the end of an era, the Rosenbaum. So, the end of an era? What era? Like, but you just said you can continue doing these streams. So then what the fuck are you talking? Like, you might as well just named it differently. But like the end of an era, but I can continue going on. Do you not understand how much of an oxymoron that is? Are you that fucking stupid or that much of a fucking pussy? Is your dick that small? Like, seriously, this is fucking pathetic. Do you not realize? Do you not listen to yourself when you do these fucking pathetic streams? This is fucking sad.
I can't get rid of you.
No, and that's the thing, though. But I thought this whole purpose of this video was to do so. What do you expect to offer? What do you expect to do? What do you expect to accomplish? Oh, I don't expect to get rid of you. Then why do you think you can go up against me? Like, do you guys see how pathetic and stupid this piece of shit is? It's so sad. So sad. This, again, yet another person whose mind I'm living rent-free. But yet, they hated Scott at one point, didn't they? Of course they did. Let's continue.
But what I do know is that every time you speak, you bury yourself deeper and deeper.
No, I am not Tony, and I do not have the golden shovel. So no, I certainly do not bury myself. But every time you talk, you sound weaker and weaker every time. Pathetic.
You can't own up to your actions and just say sorry, and that is why no.
Oh, is that why? And let me just rewind a bit because there's more patheticness to come. But you just can't say sorry. Oh, am I to take that you are yet another one of these butthurt millennials who just got so offended by the truth that I said that you need an apology? First of all, no man requires an apology. No man requires an apology. If you are actually even stating this in your video, it shows how much of a pussy you truly are. You just couldn't say sorry. Really? Are you Joe Cronin? Are you, like, seriously, are you Joe Cronin? For, like, I need an apology. This is honestly fucking pathetic. Dude, I was hoping for so much more from this fucking video. So much more. I was hoping to fucking be swatted. I was hoping for something substantial, significant, something that would have weight, something that would require me to say, okay, now I need to do a new drama war. This is even worth fucking, a side series. Of course I'm going to review it now, but what, am I going to fucking do another, like, a drama war or drama emperor? No, dude, this is fucking sad. And I just love taking the opportunity to just fucking disassemble this point for point and show how pathetic this fucking shit is. God damn it, man. I've said this for the longest time. So is Nikki. Can I not have a fucking valid, what's the word? Opponent? Like, please.
You can't own up to your actions and just say sorry, and that is why no one respects you.
Oh, no. Oh my God. You know what? I better quit YouTube. Better quit YouTube. Nobody respects me. Oh, however will I go on? If you tell me nobody likes me and I have no friends, you know what? I just don't even know what I can do. I'm just gonna have to quit.
No one fears you.
There's actual people out there that have, on the public record, stated so and written so. So, well, that's absolutely false. How does it feel to be so stupid and be proven false by a simple statement that everyone is aware of? Are you that stupid? Obviously, but let's continue.
You are not an emperor.
Oh, I am the first drama emperor. You saying that I'm not, that doesn't change shit. I was the first one to declare myself the first drama emperor. I was the first one to continue on with that. And certainly no one has come up to take the crown. So what are you fucking talking about? Oh, that's right. You're a pussy-ass infantile bitch who says, oh, Dave Rose called himself an emperor. How dare he? How dare he call himself an emperor? Well, I'm ruling the entire land, am I not? Well, of course I'm an emperor, as the show name is. So just the fact that you get triggered by the title alone, which is, again, what I was planning on, is also quite pathetic. So let's continue.
You are a squirrely little dork with a Tourette's-like tic and...
A squirrely little Tourette's, but... Well, that's your opinion, but let's see you, asshole. Why don't we see you on camera? Are you a fat fuck who can't even fucking see his dick without the use of multiple mirrors? Tell us. Let us know.
Weird facial features.
Weird facial features. I guess you've never seen a real man. So I guess you get offended by seeing manly features like not being a chinless wonder, like D. Welch there, actually having a predominant chin, a good nose, good spacing of eyes, proper hairline, luscious hair, and I do have luscious hair. So that's what offends you? Of course it does. You're probably a NEET or something.
You lack confidence and any sort of control.
I lack confidence. The Emperor lacks confidence. That should make everyone at least chuckle. Dave Rose, oh, he lacks confidence. Really? Have you heard me talk on air? Have you heard me talk to people? Well, you have, obviously. But you're projecting on yourself, dude. You're projecting because it's you who has no confidence, who can't even come out publicly to admit himself, but is willing to make these sorts of criticisms. Pathetic.
So you try to establish this dominant persona that just isn't going to fly anymore.
Just isn't going to fly anymore. So are you admitting that it flew in the past? Well, then how is that possible? What kind of success could I have had to allow it to fly in the past? But it's not going to do it now. Why? Why exactly? Because you released false information that still is just pathetically sloppy? Like, what exactly are you getting at here? Could you be a little more explicit rather than being as ambiguous as Joe Cronin?
The people know who you are now.
Well, okay, if you want to get people injured using fake names and stuff, okay, fine. But then what? Okay, these people get accountable for potentially taking action, and then, what's the point? Like, and more importantly, it's just like if you were, let's just walk this through. I always like to do this. Let's walk this through. Say you had properly identified me legally by my name that, might allow you to commit identity theft or something, like tax theft, whatever. And then what? I said this actually in the past. And then what? Okay, first of all, you're in America, there, lockjaw. What are you going to do? Then, what are you going to affect? Like, who are you going to contact? Who are you going to fucking tell, oh, Dave Rose is the best? And then what? And then what? Like, so you're admitting you're part of cancel culture, but again, you're so weak and sloppy that you can't even be accurate from the get-go. So, what, like, you're going to try to get me fired if you can even track me down and identify me? You're going to sully my name and prevent me from going on YouTube? Like, can you walk this through with me, please? Because clearly I'm lost. But can you walk this through with me and let me know what exactly do you think you're attempting?
The game is now fair. Now you can get a taste, David. In case you haven't noticed.
Only my mother calls me David. Also, get a taste of what? Could you explain this a little more, or do you want to be as ambiguous as Joe Cronin?
Your peers don't give a damn about you.
No. Well, Ken keeps paying me for being on his show and stuff when he gets donations. People appreciate my assistance with their stuff, and nobody seems to have cut me off. So, what is this that you're saying again? What is this?
You're a malicious scumbag who tried to win everyone over by publicly obsessing over Scott.
No, this is your obvious retardation. You know what Scott did, you disingenuous piece of shit. So, clearly, you're siding with the scumbag. And obviously, good people sided with somebody who fought against said scumbag. But you can't stand that, can you? Yet, you fought against him yourself, didn't you? You called me a hypocrite? I don't think so.
I could have got him out of here. I didn't need your help. You do?
No, you couldn't do shit. You never did shit. And you still haven't done shit. That's the funniest thing.
The exact same things that Scott does. You threatened
No, that is absolutely false.
to call Bullfrog's brother, and look what happened.
And look what happened. He filed a false police report on me. Then you, or somebody associated with you, Lockjaw, got the cops called on him for a wellness check. And Bullfrog, like I said today, called me 4 fucking times and basically had me on the call as he called the cops to cancel the police report. Seriously? Are you that fucking stupid? Well, obviously you are, but, you know, I think this is clear evidence of that.
You aren't some sort of hero or savior.
Well, that actually conflicts with what the majority of people have actually said. So, you're wrong. Simple.
You're just a guy who spends too much time on the internet.
No, you're somebody who does that. I'm somebody who actually is productive in society. But regardless, do I have access to the internet? Of course I do. We live in 2021. Are you stupid? I'm the emperor. I have access to all sorts of connections. Are you, like, seriously? Come on. Come on, this is fucking stupid now. You're on too much on the internet. First of all, Mom, I'm not. Second of all, you gotta understand is, you do know that I can continue to search for work on the internet, right? I don't necessarily need to be handing out physical copies of my resume to search for work, or to actually do work, because I do side work and stuff. It's fucking stupid.
Why don't you enjoy the time you have with your father before it's too late, Dave, instead of...
Well, first of all, I'm trying to. And second of all, more importantly, is what business of that is yours? If you're trying to look good, then what is it for you to talk about that sort of thing? You don't make yourself sound good at all. But again, it's just like, how do you know I'm not trying to do that stuff? Is it, okay, for example, so I spend half the day with my dad, and the other half, well, he's sleeping and resting, and he's eating his meals. I'm doing my own thing. That is somehow neglecting him? You're just getting revealed as the faggot that you are. It's fucking pathetic. But it also goes to show that you have nothing.
Of worrying about people online.
Worrying about people online. So basically what this faggot is saying is that don't talk about me. Don't talk about me because I can't stand it. So just ignore me, and I'll talk about you and talk shit about you. And, it's okay. That's not how it works. Also, showing burning roses, that actually, I love that image, so it doesn't really affect me at all. But, you somehow think you're cool, you're trendy, you're edgy.
Life is too short to be such a prick.
Life is too short to be a coward pussy who hides behind a fake name. Like you, Lockjaw. Of course you're not going to come out and admit who you are, because you're that much of a coward. But I love it when you make these videos and just expose yourself for who you are. Oh, the end. Oh, look at that. Wow. Great way to end your video. Great way to end your video. So that was the supposed video that we are all looking forward to. Give me a sec, guys. I just got to go back for a sec here. I'm going to play a little music. I'll be right back in probably under a minute. I'm back. So thank you for sticking with me here. But yeah, back to what we were talking about. What a disappointment. Honestly, I was expecting a lot more. I honestly was. I was hoping for a lot more. Something that I could really dig my teeth into. Something I could, like Joe Cronin says, spend the whole day talking about. And really just fucking, dig deep. But this was such a pathetic attempt. And on top of that, I was looking forward to a live video. But then we get this fucking premiere and a fucking pre-recorded video. You can't even do a live video? Man, just fucking sad. Fucking sad. And still so sloppy. Not even able to nail me down still. And it's just like I honestly want to know where they're trying to get this information, where they are getting this information from, because I want to know what site is the most inaccurate, because that's what they got there. It's such inaccurate information. It's just like, wow. Like if you paid for that, because it looks like a pay site. Because I've seen these sites before, but yeah, it's just like somebody owes you money. Somebody owes you money, Lockjaw, because this is fucking sad. Back to the chat here. Jada says, how long was the meh video from Lockjaw that Dave is dissecting and burying? Lockjaw really thought he did something, huh? Yeah, it was about 16 minutes, I believe. But yeah, it was just like, again, I expected a lot more. I thought there was going to be something of substance. I thought it'd be a lot more accurate than what we saw. And the only reason why this came about is because Seaman told Lockjaw, like, dude, you say all this shit you never produced. Like, are we ever going to see this? And then Lockjaw's like, oh, you'll see, TikTok. And then he releases this. Come on. The effort is so fucking weak. And the research is just terrible. It's just like, I want to know who's wasting money on what service, because I want to avoid that service. It's just, yeah. Steve Callan says, so pathetic. It is so fucking pathetic. Again, I'm such a villain, guys. I'm such a villain in this community. And Lockjaw is apparently the one who's going to come into town like the new sheriff. And this is what we're supposed to see. I am disappointed tonight. I was a lot more hyped up, to be honest. I thought, okay, so this guy goes live. I'll watch his thing, and then I'll go live after, review it, because I did say tomorrow. But hey, tonight I'm in the mood, and this is what I'm presented with. It's just so disappointing, people. Just like Nikki and I said, can we not find a valid opponent to deal with? Why do we have to continue to deal with these sub-normal, inhuman fucking mongoloids? Please, I would love to fucking deal with somebody like, who could stand on this shit. By the way, Skype lines are open if anyone wants to laugh with me online about this stuff, because it's just, I'm shaking my head, and I'm also, again, very disappointed. It's just, I thought tonight was going to be a better night. It's Monday night. Monday Night Raw's on there, and I'm certainly as fuck not watching that bullshit. And, I want to talk stuff, and we were supposed to get something good here tonight, and we certainly didn't. So I am certainly disappointed. But like I said, Skype lines are open. I am actually quite interested to hear what other people have to say about the situation, but Lockjaw, obviously, for quite some time has had it out for me, despite the fact that he's also had it out for Scott. And I never even bothered dealing with Lockjaw, but, Dave Rose is Dave Rose, and he pisses off those that have very thin skin. So, I guess that's where that came. But we never get a full response or answer from Lockjaw, so we don't really know what the fucking story is. E-Rock says, Dave, you have no equal. Hope you still go live tomorrow. We all do our things in different ways. I do a live vivisection, which is hours long. And, if you're a surgeon or a wannabe surgeon, you're more than willing to sit in and watch as that goes down. But that's totally different from watching Nicky Nines do his hemming. Same effect, absolute, utter destruction, but the method is different. And each method is unique and beautiful in its own right. Seaman did something very special, obviously recognized by the 2 awards he won, the Hemis. Ken, another man who fucking does it right. So each of us does it our own way, but in the end, it's absolute humiliation for these faggots. Let's go back to the chat here. Jay just says, how long was... Oh, no, I already said that. Yeah, the Goon makes also a good point. Good point. He says, people hate Dave. They donate hundreds to get the belt on him. Yep. Yeah. They absolutely despise me. And yet vote for me to get the belt. So, apparently I'm the bad man. I hate the blacks. Or according to Joe Cronin, I want the blacks to die. That was close enough to the quotation. And, yes, I'm just an evil bad man. Meanwhile, we just listened to that travesty of exposure. I don't even know what you want to call that shit. A failure, probably. But it's just like, that was your big thing to fucking destroy me. I was really expecting something more. I was like, I don't know, hoping for a breakdown of like family generations of 5, 5 generations, or photographs of my workplaces in the past. Anything that would at least stand up to some sort of scrutiny. But it was just like, oh man, like, you did this, like, you made us all wait for this time, and that's what we got. This is what you're giving us. It's just fucking sad. But that's I guess that's what it is. I guess we'll see what happens with Lockjaw next, as he'll claim, oh no, it was a victory. I didn't lose anything. Yeah, Dave Rose, he may have gotten live after me, but he didn't totally humiliate and embarrass me by exposing all these different things that made me look like a failure. But I'm gonna go live again. Pathetic. So yeah, phone lines remain open for the next couple of minutes. If you want to call in, call in. But after that point, we will wrap it up. It's Bullseye says, so will Lockjaw respond? He could, but with what? Again, this was supposed to be the destroyer. Nothing happened. Oh, there we go. It's the Bullseye. All right, we've got Bullseye on the call. What do you got to say?
Well, I once said in your comment section, I don't expect much from Lockjaw. And what do we get? That. Oh boy. That was... I wasn't expecting anything. Him just putting clips together of you. My only get from that was he thinks you're an asshole. So.
Well, that's common knowledge, and it is factual and known. So it's not like anybody doesn't know this shit. Does he have anything new to bring to the table? Is my question.
No, he never does.
Of course not.
It's always the same
thing. I'm also the
thing.
greatest villain in this community, apparently. I'm evil. So bad. So bad.
I guess you are. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know. I don't know what you did so evil, but I guess you are.
Well, you know, when you've got such a big dick and you fuck a pussy so bad that their internals hurt, well, they walk around for the next week crippled, and they're angry about that. So that's what happened.
I've always been in the same boat sometimes. People are angry at me for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm just doing this. What are you angry about? Oh, you donated. Well, whatever. What do you want me to say? It's just one of those situations where you know someone just says something that just hates you and you just can't change their mind. So it's... what can you do, really? And apparently this is just Lockjaw trying to have an internet beef with you. I'm not sure what his goal is, but...
well, he's desperate for relevancy, so he'll go for... he was attacking Scott. Didn't get much with that. And, you know, I'm still around. I'm not yielding to these infantile demands, so... the pussy just doesn't like it. It's obviously a millennial who can't stand the fact that Dave Rose just isn't going to go away. He's not going to acquiesce, and he's certainly not going to bow down to some pussy who says, oh, well, you should just apologize. No, that's what a fucking pussy says. You should just apologize. Imagine being a grown man and fucking saying that and not understanding the irony and the fucking... stupidity in that statement. It's fucking gross, dude. It's gross.
Yeah, me as a Zoomer does not approve.
Well, yeah, you know what? Your generation is actually better than the millennials. You guys seem to have understood what things are. But
well, at least half of us. The rest are still in college being told what liberalism is. And saying it's better. But you get the deal. But yeah, when I was watching Lockjaw's, premiere, what you talked about how he was white knighting for Shannon. Mm-hmm. I think he was trying to showcase something about you contradicting yourself. You saying, if you want me to shut the fuck up, I'll shut the fuck up. And then showing you fighting with Shannon when you wouldn't shut the fuck up. But, I mean, okay. That's a small nitpick of words. But yeah, I guess he just went for the low-hanging fruit because that's all he had. It's based on what he just had on the words. And he wasn't really prepared. So I don't know what else he's got. I don't know what his response is going to be. Probably nothing.
Who knows? But that's the thing, though, is that this was the big thing. This was what everyone was anticipating. What you can see in the chat. If you go back to the video, you've got like shit and all these people. And obviously, there's multiple people with multiple fake accounts. And you can read through it in the chat. But they're like, oh, Dave Rose is going to get his or this and that. It's just like, but nothing ever happened. I mean, and then it's so funny. It's like, oh, Dave Rose is going to get his. Oh, but Dave Rose is, nothing's going to happen. It's just like, but hold on. Well, then if that's the case, then why'd you make this video if nothing's going to fucking happen, you know?
Well, this is kind of where actions speak louder than words, I guess. You can bark all you want, but if you can't do anything, then the bark is just for intimidation, really. So it just goes to that. Because I've been in those situations before where people will just, just demand and yell and threat, but not do anything. I'm usually the quiet one. So if you're going to do something, do it. That's how I do things, deal with things at least. I don't go onto the internet threatening or saying I can beat people up.
Yeah, that is a sad thing. It's like, oh, well, I can meet you up. It's like, seriously, dude, seriously. Again, the biggest equalizer is a firearm. It's like, yeah, okay, let's just assume that you could beat me up, which is doubtful, but regardless. But let's assume that. A pistol will still fucking take you down. So you really want to fuck around? We'll find out. I mean, 10 meters from the curb to my house. Try to fucking charge me. Okay. I'm well prepared. These people are just so fucking stupid. It's so fucking funny. They act all big, behind a fake name, and they can't do shit. But you gotta act tough now, don't you, Lockjaw? And nobody takes you serious. We laugh at you. We ridicule you.
Yeah, especially for that premiere. That has to be your worst, I guess, performance act you were trying to put on. I mean, I still kind of like him for his videos. It's a gimmick. No one knows who I am. I'm mysterious and I'm scary. Ooh, it's a fun gimmick.
It's pathetic, really. Because the thing is, though, this guy came into the community shitting on Scott McKinnon and getting him all fucking aggravated and animated. I never, really cared about this. And, Scott asked me on air and stuff like, who do you think it is? Well, it could be all these people, but I don't know. And Scott went away, and no longer a target for Lockjaw. So what does Lockjaw have left? Well, Dave Rose, who just won't be repentant. And as such, this guy thinks, I'm referred to as this whole community deputy or police, whatever. But we've got Lockjaw here who's obviously trying to act like that. It's fucking pathetic.
Yeah. And especially Wire told me, anytime Lockjaw is around is when Scott comes back. So, yeah, it seems that he likes trolling Scunty. And I remember watching a video of him saying, I got everything on you, and I can expose everything to your family with the Lockjaw files while you're saying that it's wrong for you to try to contact your Bullfrog's brother. Isn't that a little hypocritical?
Extremely, because the thing is, though, it's not like he didn't do anything wrong or bad. Of course he did. We know this. And a lot of people spoke out about it. So Dave Rose takes it upon himself to act upon the desires of others, which is, this is what happened to me. I don't know what to do. Can you help me? So I'm the bad guy for basically, taking action and knowing the law and pursuing it because these people had problems with the guy. That's why these people are cowards, because they can't understand that there are some of us who consider standing up for what's right moral. They have no moral fucking compass, so they don't understand this.
Yeah, well, from what I know from Lockjaw, I don't think he really knows anything. Just watching his videos. Like, okay, let me just go through your channel, see what I get through. I get nothing. Like, okay. You have the same opinion everyone else has.
Let's just go through. Let's go the possibility. Okay, so let's just say if he did dox me, if he did fucking, name me and accurate name, legal name, family, all this sort of shit. Let's say he was accurate with that and he did that. Okay,
Cool. And then what? What is that going to accomplish? He said,
I guess he just knows
said in the video, well, what would happen if I contacted your brother? Because I was, saying contact Bullfrog's brother. My brother would be like, I don't give a fuck what my brother does. Fuck off. And that's it. So what exactly is he trying to indicate? It's just like, what are you going to accomplish if that was the case? If you really were able to make these, connect these dots and fucking contact the right people and all that, okay, fine. And then what? You're going to get my brother to say, or my sister to say, I don't care what my brother does on the internet. He's older than me. He does what he wants, and that's what it is. And yeah, I'm going to block you now. So thanks for coming down. Boom. So, and then what have you accomplished other than showing yourself to be a cuck, Lockjaw? And then what? Seriously, let's walk this through. Do you guys? Yeah. That's the thing, though. This is hilarious. I'm not Bullfrog, and obviously I've seen the papers, so I can approve it. But that's the thing, though. There's nobody watching over me. I'm an adult, and I'm responsible for my actions. So, again, what do you hope to accomplish? Are you gonna get me sequestered? You gonna be put in jail? And then what? And then what? It's as simple as that. Follow it through. So you gotta ask, what the fuck is like what do they expect to accomplish if they were able to fucking name me legally or name one of my family members? Like what then? It's just like I honestly want to know. It's just like, you're gonna call my employment? Well, first of all, if I was employed, what would you tell them? This guy made fun of me on the internet. Really? Yeah. It's so fucking pathetic. I don't even know where to fucking start to try to fathom the reasoning when it comes to this sort of thing.
Yeah. Like I said, though, I think it's just a scare tactic in a little way. Oh, I can contact your brother. It's a bark tactic, which he knows he's not really going to do anything. He never really does,
But okay, but let's walk that through as well. Okay, so let's just assume he got my brother's information, contacted him. Well, first of all, why was I trying to contact Bullfrog's brother? Well, because of the sexual harassment. So, have I done sexual harassment? Obviously not. I'm quite the prude when it comes to that, quite traditional. So, what you're gonna call my brother and say your brother says that sex outside a committed relationship is not a good thing for spirituality? My brother would be like, yeah, that sounds like my brother. I kind of agree with that, but do you have anything of relevance to tell me? Again, what do they hope to accomplish? What is it specifically do you think that you can accomplish? If they even could accomplish it in the first place, though. That's the thing. They're pathetic and obviously sloppy. Many people recognize in the chat. But, okay, let's say if they were able actually to accomplish and contact my family members and stuff. And then what? I always say this. And then what? They tell you that I will do whatever I want regardless of what they ever tell me? And they hang up on you and block your call? And then what you accomplish? What did you accomplish then? Other than being punked out like a bitch. Nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing for them. I guess the only thing they would ever accomplish is just, saying you're a bad man. What else? Like I said, it's just a barking tactic. They really got nothing, even if they were to do all that.
But that's the thing, though. Let's say you. Let's shift this in a different direction. Okay, so they somehow dox you. They name your name. They name your family name. And then what? Oh, well, we named him. Okay. Does this affect his employment? Oh, yeah, I'm going to call his company. They call a company. It's like, he said mean things about me on YouTube. Asshole, we have a business to run. Get off our fucking lines. Click.
Yeah.
You know, oh, they call your family. Oh, your cousin, your brother, your son, whatever, said mean things about me on the internet. You're calling me on my private line to tell me about this? Are you fucking stupid? I'm just gonna block you, bitch. Boom, done. It's like, really. What do these people not walk their theories through? Do they not think what the ultimate result will be? And it could be applied to all these different things. It's like everyone's gonna be the same thing. It's like, who the fuck are you? Why the fuck should I care? What relevancy do you even bring? And you're blocked. And it's it.
Yeah.
Why is that concept so difficult to understand, Bullsy? Like, come on, it's not that difficult.
Yeah, you got a point. I got nothing. That does make sense. Well, I guess the trolls don't understand it, so.
No, I guess they feel powerful, be like, oh, look what I said. It's like, okay, well, did you not think past that point? It's like, okay, you said this. Now, what's the result of that other than you feeling powerful? Oh, I don't know. Well, did you hope to accomplish anything with that statement? Yeah, you're going to be on my side. But nobody is on your side because they see right through that. So what else are you planning to accomplish? I don't know. Just like Nikki and I said, we are so wishing for some worthy adversaries in the drama realm, because God damn it, man, so many stupid people are just so incapable of stepping up when they claim that they're going to do so. And again, you know what? I'm going to have to start a new category for the Hemis, but biggest disappointment stream. And
Lockjaws.
Yeah, well, Lockjaw definitely is fucking number one, for that.
So, yeah, didn't expect much from him, but I was utterly more disappointed than I was going to be. So it's just whatever. I mean, good job on putting up some clips together, at least, I guess. Like,
yeah, a monkey can fucking do that. So nothing to praise the guy about, because it's just a sad attempt to address what he, was confronted on. Again, Seaman of all people confronted him. He's like, are we going to see anything? And this is like, he got so triggered that he had to do a video. And on me of all people, what an honor. What an honor. Although, I mean, I'll have to give it a D- for its, attempt to be accurate. But, at least there was an attempt, much more than we've ever seen from Simo in the community. But, at least he did hold up to what he said he was going to do, which was today, the 27th, to release a video. And as pathetic as it was, and inaccurate and ineffective and so forth, well, I'll recognize that.
Well, I mean, I guess you going over the stream was just recognizing it. Actually,
yeah, and of course, I'm sure he's feeling very special about that. After all, he doesn't get any recognition or adulation from anything in his life. And when the Drama Emperor, despite the fact that he wishes to ignore, no, I am your Drama Emperor. And he is very appreciative of this, whether or not he wishes to accept it and agree to it.
Well, the only worthy adversary, I guess I would say, goes against you is Cunny Chris, and that's pretty much it.
Not even an adversary. That's just more for show. That's just like, okay,
yeah, no, I enjoyed it.
Somebody's down for fucking verbal tussle. But, when it comes to this individual, I raise points, and he comes out with a video that's just so fucking wrong, and it's just so inaccurate. Like, dude, again, I'm so disappointed tonight. And this is actually a point of Buddhism, is that you only get disappointed when you put up expectations. So I should not have expected anything from the show, so I would not have been disappointed. But I was expecting something. I truly was. I thought maybe tonight we would see something from Lockjaw, but it was just... Like seriously, I was hoping tonight to go full fire, be like, yeah, let's fucking rock. Like, nah, man, I got gypped tonight. I got ripped off. I paid full fucking cover to get in, and this is the fucking show they gave us.
Yeah, it sounds like,
And the main band canceled. Like, come on.
Yeah. Promise us a great product, but not deliver on it. Yeah, good business right there.
Well, at least we can take, or we can relish, I should say, the fact that his failure was evident and in the public, and everyone saw it for what it was. So, more reason to just laugh at him and, acknowledge the fact that he really is powerless, but just so disappointing. So disappointing.
I don't know why these guys just want to feel powerful, though. What is the...
Sad lives. They lead sad lives. That's it.
Like, okay, in my life, I don't need to feel powerful. I already have my life together so far, so...
Which will eventually lead to a piece of shit who will judge you on your physical looks because they've got nothing in their lives. And as such, well, how can I make myself feel better? Oh, let's shit on Bullseye for what he looks like. It's like, well, if you would appear on camera, we would do the same and you'd be humiliated, wouldn't you? But this is the cowards. These are the cowards, I should say, that reside in this community.
Well, I don't mind my looks being made fun of. As long as you're getting something out of it, then I'm cool with it, really. Like, I mean, everyone gets made fun of in their lives, so especially me, knowing how I talk and my disabilities in themselves, I can overlook them. But if you want to look at them, go ahead. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Fuck them. But I don't understand these powerfulness. If you're that sad that you need to attack people for, throwing money at somebody, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say. I'll just do me.
Yeah,
I've been pretty quiet.
That's why you also receive a substantial amount of resistance, because you just do you. And people don't like that. People don't like to see others that are confident and comfortable in their own skin and are willing to speak their minds. And as such, these cowards, more than willing behind a keyboard to criticize you, but most certainly not willing to appear on camera or to just be on a verbal call and tell us their thoughts.
Yeah, and I haven't really been outspoken lately, so it's not really, and I still get them like, wow, okay, I don't know what to say either. So I guess I said too much for the past months, but who knows? I got nothing else.
No worries. Well, I do appreciate you calling in. And I think I'm going to wrap it up since nobody else is calling in.
All right. I'll leave you alone.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in and giving us your thoughts on the matter. And, since nobody else is calling in, we've done a very excellent job, in my opinion, absolutely decimating this pathetic video that Lockjaw sent out. Shout out to whoever it was that gave me that donation just a moment ago. I will not name your name, but tell me in the chat who you are and I will shout you out. But sorry people, I was hoping, I really was people. I was hoping that tonight was going to be a nice night where I get fired up, where I'd be presented with something that was worthy to fucking address in the typical drama emperor manner. Oh, the drama emperor. In a nice feisty manner. Give a little fire. And, just like I explained earlier with the rules of Buddhism, I set myself up for failure because I expected something, and expectation leads to dissolution. So, unfortunately, Lockjaw did not deliver. as he said. Oh, shout out to 6535 who made a beautiful donation just a moment ago. And I do appreciate that. Also appreciate you letting me know that it was you, so I didn't have to say their name that was associated with that. But yes, much appreciated. But yes, I was hoping, honestly, I will apologize to you on behalf of Lockjaw, because I was hoping to give you guys some good fire tonight. I was hoping to really give you guys something that would really leave you guys, I don't know, enjoying the night, thinking, of what's to come. And yeah, well, my expectations led to my failure here, because clearly we did not get what we were hoping for. Sad, but true. And, well, that is entirely upon the head of Lockjaw, who thought, I guess he was big shit, and just fell flat with this fucking stream. Will there ever be more streams from him? It's possible. Maybe he'll try to make a stream on this saying, oh, Dave Rose, you were triggered, blah, blah, or some other shit. But hey, until you call my show, speak to me face to face without fucking, some sort of voice modulator and stuff, well, again, be honest, be upright. It's like, how can we take you seriously? Nobody can. After this, at this point now, you're just a fucking clown. Just like the image that, you push around. You're like a, what are they called? Fucking, what are those clowns? Come on, people. I'm not into this shit. I'm not a degenerate. The clowns that rap. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's just move on here. But yeah, like that's what you are. That's what you are, dude. You're a fucking clown. And nobody takes you seriously. After tonight, how can anybody take you seriously? I was honestly hoping so much more from you on this. ICP, thank you very much, Derek. Insane clown posse. Yes, Dave Rose truly is retarded. But regardless, I'm not fucking this named Lockjaw here, who thinks that apparently these videos are getting to me. But dude, I am disappointed. I am sorely disappointed in not getting what I expected that I was going to get. I was going to give these people a great show tonight, and you just fucking fucked it up. Dude, like, weak. It's so weak. But I can't do much about that. I mean, there are a few that can come and stand in the shadows of gods and giants, but I guess it was worth a shot, at least tonight, to cover this stuff, to cover this pathetic attempt to somehow get to me. And again, very, very sloppy work here. I'm being told that whatever information you got for free. I'd love to know what websites those are, because I want to know where this inaccuracy comes from. And more importantly, I kind of want to warn anybody who's been supposedly identified as me for what Lockjaw has been doing. Because naming false names, you're endangering other people. I said this the other day multiple times on my streams. You're endangering other people by giving false names. So, like, you're legally responsible for that. You do know that, Lockjaw. So this can obviously still be reported. Like, that's the thing. I was hoping that at least you'd be accurate, so it wouldn't have to be necessary to remind you that with your failures of identifying me, it still leads to the fact that you're endangering people that you're just naming randomly. Well, at least it seems random. So, like, yeah, you really got to think about this stuff. You are on the hook for this sort of thing. Derek Hans says, I'll send it to you. I'm not sure what he's referring to. Jacob RP sends a turkey drumstick. I don't know what that image is, but it's actually making me hungry. In fact, I need to make dinner. Derek Count says it's literally on the first page of Google search. Okay. Yeah, gonna have to look into this because, it could be one of these companies that just sells fake information, and I'm actually interested. I'm interested to see who's been, because I am the deputy, Devious Dave deputy. And, anybody that potentially might be harmed by Lockjaw's criminal acts should be warned about these sorts of things. So, yeah, I think I will do that, Derek Hans. Thank you, Irish Dave, who has said that it was a great show, and E-Rock shows what appears to be a potato. I'm not familiar with that emoji. All right. I think I did the best that I could with what I was given. Not anything close, and I've got a high standard for myself more than others, but nothing close to what I expected or wanted. But it is what it is, and here we are. So, to each and every single one of you that chose to join us here tonight, whether due to your enjoyment of what I do or because you have a prolapsed anus that gets hurt every time I speak about you, I appreciate every single one of you. So, on that note, thank you again, Six, for that donation. I will now be disconnecting. And I hope you guys all have a great night. You never know when something's going to happen. So the drama emperor, drama diner, or whatever might happen tomorrow. On that note,